Okay, so this is net present value method, and because this is net present value method, we need net profit after tax but before depreciation, same as in the payback period method, same as we calculated in PBP. I hope you remember the format of calculating net profit after tax but before depreciation. This is what we need for NPV also. Okay, now NPV, the first step to calculate NPV is calculation of CI. Again, what do you mean by CI? CI will be according to that profit, according to that, I mean that particular method uh, for which you are calculating your answer, you need to calculate CI. Now, which method we are on to? We are on to net present value method. So according to that method, which profit is required, that will be known as CI. कॉमन सेंस है, वो हमने पीबीपी में भी पढ़ा था. ठीक है, जब मैंने आपको पीबीपी करते समय बताया था, दैट वाज अवर सीआई. ठीक है, फर्स्ट स्टेप हमारा हमेशा सीआई होता है. ओके, तो होगा नेट प्रॉफिट आफ्टर टैक्स पर बिफोर डेप्रिसिएशन. Second step is calculation of discounted cash inflows with the help of PV factor. I think this is not anything new for you, because this step has been done while we were doing discounted payback period method. We have done this step, calculation of DCI with the help of PV factor. So what has to be actually done when you calculate CI? You have to multiply CI with PV factor and you will get an answer which will be known as DCI. I hope you remember now. I have elaborated for you. Okay. Third step will be, now what you have to do, you don't have to make any column. The next column will be cumulative. No. While doing payback period, discounted payback period method, we have to make a different column after DCI. That was known as CDCI. But here, no. We don't have to make anything cumulative. No cumulatives. NPV and PI method, profitability index method, the last one. Always remember, we don't have to make cumulative. Cumulative figures are only and only required in PBP method. If you want to note it down somewhere. Okay, but you can remember these points. These are very few silly points that you can remember. Calculate DCI with calculate the sum of DCI, that will be known as TPV. TPV is total present value. Now what you have to do, the column which you have calculated, which is known as DCI, you have to total it. You have to take a sum of it. You have to add on all the figures of the DCI column, which will be known as total present value. ठीक है, इतना समझ आया सबको? टोटल प्रेजेंट वैल्यू मीन्स जो जितनी भी आपकी DCI की फिगर्स होंगी, सपोज 4 years figures are there, 5 years figures are there, 6 years figures are there. So you have to add them all. After adding them all, you will get an answer, the total answer, and that will be known as total present value, TPV. Okay, now calculate NPV. Fourth step. The fourth step is to calculate NPV. Now, what is the formula for NPV? Formula for NPV is the total that you have calculated just now in step number 3 has to be deducted from original investment, initial investment, or you can say cost of investment. It is one and the same thing. Initial investment, original investment, cost of investment is one and the same thing. Am I clear? Net present value की formula क्या होती है? Total present value. It has been calculated in step number 3 only. So you have to pick that amount from step number 3 and deduct it from the initial investment. That means total present value is something which you have earned after deducting its present value. Okay, so that is known as total present value. And that is something which you have earned. Suppose you have invested rupees 3 lakhs. The initial investment is rupees 3 lakhs. but the total present value, something which you have earned from the project, is rupees 4 lakhs. So out of 4 lakhs, 3 lakhs was invested, no? 3 lakhs was your cost, initial investment. So 4 lakhs minus 3 lakhs will be 1 lakh, which is known as net present value. Net means after deducting every possible expense, every possible thing which is related to the transaction of that particular investment that you are doing. Getting my point? So calculation of NPV means you have to calculate net present value, the present value of the profits, which should be net one. Net one means, net means after deducting all possible expenses of the from the transactions. So here, how will I be calculating? Total present value, something which I have earned in the total, which means, for an example, 4 lakhs, minus what I have invested in the beginning of the project, 3 lakhs. So out of 4 lakhs, 3 lakhs was my cost. Therefore, I could only earn 1 lakh rupees, no? I hope I'm clear with the concept. So this is known as net present value. Okay. And what is PV factor? I've already told you. Every year, every day, 1 rupees value is getting discounted, getting decreased. Okay, so because 1 rupees value is decreasing every day with the inflation rates, therefore, whatever we earn, whatever the amount we earn is also decreasing, because 1 rupee value is, if suppose 1 rupee का value decrease हो रहा है, तो कॉमन सेंस से 5 लाख रुपीस जो आपने अर्न किया उसका भी तो वैल्यू डिक्रीज होगा ना. अगर 1 रुपी की वैल्यू 20% से नीचे गिर जाएगी, इफ 1 रुपीज वैल्यू इज डिस्काउंटेड बाय 20%, अब कॉमन सेंस, तो 5 लाख रुपीस का भी तो 20% से डिस्काउंट हो जाएगा ना. हम 1 रुपी को बेस क्यों लेते हैं? बिकॉज इट द फॉर्मूला बिकम्स इजी, नो. 1 रुपी को बेस इसलिए लेते हैं बिकॉज कैलसी में 1 रुपी डालना इज वेरी इजी rather than calculating for every amount that we earn every year. 5 lakhs, 6 lakhs, maybe 2 lakhs. It will be difficult for us. Rather, we calculate for rupee 1 and keep it multiplying with the different amounts of profits that we earn for different years. Will be easier step, I feel. So that is the reason they have kept 1 rupee as a standard amount in the formula of PV factor. So basically, what is PV factor? Present value of rupee 1 that was earned long back ago. 5 lakhs rupees that was earned 3 years ago. What value it has today in the present time? What the value of that particular amount, suppose 3 lakhs, which was earned long back ago. What is the value of that? So you have to calculate that with the help of PV factor. Basically, that is PV factor. Okay, so there are 4 steps. First CI, second DCI with the help of PV factor. Third DCI, which the total of the DCI, which will be known as total present value. And fourth NPV, total present value minus initial investment. I hope it's clear. All the steps are clear. Should we move, to the next, question? Is it okay if I move to the question? Yes.
मैम थर्ड वाला ना,
फिर से बोलो बेटा, क्या बोल रहे हो? आपकी आवाज कट रही है.
थर्ड वाला पॉइंट थोड़ा नहीं
देखो मेरी
समझा.
बात सुनो, आप है ना अभी नहीं समझोगे. शुभम आ गया तू? हाउ आर यू बेटा? ठीक है, तबीयत ठीक है? शुभम?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
ओके ओके, वेरी.
Yes, ma'am.
जयश्री आई है आज?
यस मैम आई हूँ.
ओके ओके, चलो बढ़िया. और कौन है जो नहीं आया है, जो रोज आता है? आए हैं सारे आज? बहुत स्ट्रेंथ कम हो गई तुम्हारी क्लास की. सिर्फ 23 स्टूडेंट्स हैं प्रेजेंट हमारे क्लास में. हाँ, सबको सब कुछ आता है क्या? चलो आगे देखो. देखो थर्ड स्टेप है ना, किसी ने डाउट पूछा मुझसे थर्ड स्टेप के लिए. देखो थर्ड स्टेप जो है ना, वो अभी नहीं समझोगे. मेरे समझाने के बाद भी अगर नहीं समझा है ना, तो प्रैक्टिकल जब हम सम्स करेंगे ना अभी, बस 10 मिनट के अंदर आप समझ जाओगे कि मैम ने ये थर्ड स्टेप में क्या बोला था। कुछ नहीं है, जब हम DCI निकालते हैं ना, मैं फिर से एक बार रिपीट कर ली हूँ आप लोगों के लिए। जब हम DCI निकालते हैं, समझो आपके पास टेबल में DCI के 5 फिगर्स है, 5 फिगर्स। उन सारे 5 फिगर्स को वर्टिकली प्लस करेंगे, 20 प्लस 40 प्लस 60 प्लस 70 प्लस 90 प्लस कर दिया। अब टोटल आया 1,50,000, 1,80,000, 2 lakhs। बस जो टोटल आया ना उसको कहते हैं TPV, टोटल प्रेजेंट वैल्यू, TPV। अब थोड़ा बहुत क्लियर हुआ पिक्चर? अब जब हम प्रैक्टिकल सम करेंगे तो और
Yes.
क्लियर हो जाएगा। कोई बात नहीं अगर नहीं भी
Yes.
समझा तो, ठीक है। चलो अब आते हैं क्वेश्चन पे। देखो, अ कंपनी इज कंसिडरिंग द 2 mutually exclusive projects. The finance director considers that the project with higher NPV should be chosen. जब देखो हम लोग पे बैक पीरियड मेथड करते हैं तो हम नीचे नोट क्या लिखते हैं? जिसका सबसे कम पे बैक पीरियड है वो सबसे बेस्ट है। हम ऐसे ही तो लिखते हैं, द शॉर्टर द बेटर। पे बैक का पंच लाइन याद कर लो, द शॉर्टर द बेटर, पे बैक के ऊपर लिख दो कहीं पे। ARR का द मोर द बेटर। हमेशा याद रखो नोट्स आपको लिखने हैं। किसी भी सम में अगर वो पूछता है कि नोट लिखो कि ये प्रोजेक्ट मुझे फीजिबल है कि नहीं है या नहीं, आप वैसे भी लिखा करो, नहीं भी पूछे तो, ठीक है। हमेशा याद रखो, मैंने पहले ही आपको बता दिया था पे बैक के टाइम पे आपको नोट लिखना है। अभी जैसे ARR का हमने एक सम किया था जिसमें 18% का आपका ARR आया, ठीक है। तो इट इज फीजिबल प्रोजेक्ट, क्योंकि आप 18% प्रॉफिट अर्न कर रहे हो, इट्स नॉट बैड, ठीक है। इट्स गुड प्रॉफिट दैट यू अर्न 18%, 25% किसी का आंसर आया था, किसी का 29.43 आया था, अच्छा है ना, ठीक है। तो आप नीचे से नोट लिख दिया करो कि द प्रॉफिट विच इज फेच्ड इफ थ्रू दिस प्रोजेक्ट इज 18%, देयरफॉर इट इज फीजिबल वन, ठीक है। ऐसे कोई नोट बनाकर अपने लाइंस में, अपनी इजी टर्म्स में बनाकर नोट तो पक्का लिखना है। रिमेंबर दिस थिंग, कीप दिस थिंग इन माइंड। नोट यू हैव टू राइट इन कैपिटल बजटिंग के हर सम के नीचे नोट होना चाहिए। नहीं लिखा है अगर आप लोगों ने तो लिख दो, क्योंकि मैंने आपको PBP के टाइम पे भी बताया था कि नोट लिखना है। हाँ, किसी का नहीं समझ में आ रहा है कि इसका नोट कैसे लिखूं, यू कैन आस्क मी देन, ठीक है। तो पे बैक के लिए द शॉर्टर द बेटर, एंड ARR के लिए द मोर द बेटर, प्रॉफिट जितना ज्यादा उतना अच्छा। NPV के लिए भी ऐसा ही, जितना ज्यादा उतना अच्छा, द मोर द बेटर। PI प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी इंडेक्स, नाम ही प्रॉफिट है, द मोर द बेटर, ठीक है। तो सिर्फ PBP में याद रखो द शॉर्टर द बेटर, बाकी तीनों के मेथड्स में द मोर द बेटर, ठीक है। तो जिसका सबसे ज्यादा आंसर होगा ना उस प्रोजेक्ट को हम सिलेक्ट करेंगे। अब जैसे अगर आपको चाहिए तो मैं ये वाले सम में आपको नोट लिखवा सकती हूँ, बाकी सारे आप खुद ही लिखोगे, ठीक है। तो अब क्या बोल रहा है वो, द फाइनेंस डायरेक्टर कंसिडर्स दैट द प्रोजेक्ट विद द हायर NPV शुड बी चोजन, whereas the managing director thinks that the one with the higher rate of return should be considered. अब higher rate of return मतलब ARR। अब उसमें 2 मेथड्स बोले हैं आपको करने के लिए, ठीक है। Both the projects have got an useful life of 5 years and the cost of capital is 10%. That means cost of capital is, it is useful in PV factor. Okay, the initial outlay is rupees 2 lakhs. The initial outlay is rupees 2 lakhs and the useful life of both the projects is 5 years. Both the projects का cost कितना है? 2 lakhs. Both the projects have useful life of 5 years. Both the projects has cost of capital 10%. जब तक वो बोलेगा नहीं अलग से तो 10% ही assume करेंगे, ठीक है। देखो 5 years profit is given, but there are 2 projects, 2 mutually exclusive projects that was written on the first line of the sum, and we have 2 different projects, project X and project Y. Okay, PV factor 10%. Wow, very nice. No need to calculate with the help of formula, taking up the calci, doing equals to, no need for that, no need to waste time, It is already available in the question. 0.91, 0.83, 0.75 and so on. 20% is also given. But we don't need 20% because he's asking to calculate both the projects as per cost of capital of 10%. ठीक है, ऑलरेडी दिया हुआ है तो 10% के हिसाब से लेंगे. ओके, तो 10% की जो वैल्यूज है ना, 5 वैल्यूज वो ऑलरेडी दी हुई है. यू नीड नॉट कैलकुलेट इन दिस सम. ओके, कभी दी जाती है, कभी नहीं दी जाती है. Sometimes they give you, but sometimes they won't. You are required to evaluate the projects and explain the inconsistency, if any, in the ranking of the projects. अगर कोई प्रोजेक्ट कम हो रहा है, कोई प्रोजेक्ट का अच्छा प्रॉफिट है, तो आप मुझे बताइए कि कौन सा प्रोजेक्ट अच्छा है तो मैं वो सिलेक्ट करूं. ओके, तो हम ना, अब देखो इन्होंने ना बातों बातों में बोला कि एनपीवी भी निकालो, क्योंकि फाइनेंस डायरेक्टर को लग रहा है एनपीवी के हिसाब से हमको चूज करना चाहिए, और मैनेजिंग डायरेक्टर थिंक्स दैट द प्रोजेक्ट शुड बी टेकन एज पर एआरआर मेथड. In short, a student is asked to calculate two different methods, NPV and ARR. If you want, we can do both the methods, but I will be doing for the project X. You will be doing for project Y. Is that okay? Is that pretty fine? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. So let's start with NPV method today, because NPV is on the priority. ARR is already done with you all. I will do it. ARR, I will do it for you. But then let's start with NPV. Okay, wait. So we have sum number, which is sum number, I think 15th. Yes? NPV. Project X. We are starting, mute. We are starting with project X. We are starting with project X. Now we need to write cost of the project. Cost is project X. Cost is, what was the cost of project X? Wait. Cost of project X was 2 lakhs. Both the project has same cost. 2 lakhs.
2 lakh.
Yes, 2 lakhs is correct one. I will write down rupees 2 lakhs. Sorry. Now step number 1. What is step number 1? Calculation of CI. And because we are making a table, so why
CI.
not to calculate DCI here only? Why to make a different table and waste our time? So we will calculate the CI and DCI in one table only, always, as we do in PBP method. Okay. Step number 3 is the total of DCI will be known as TPV. So we will do it here only in step number 1. Okay, everything will be done in step number 1. So calculation of CI, comma DCI. Let's do it everything here. DCI, third step में से क्या निकलता है? TPV, calculation of TPV and NPV. Everything in one table. I'll show you how. I'll show you the shortcut method. No need to go. See, steps are given to make you remember. See, I have made those steps just to make you remember. What after this, what after that. Literally, you don't have to go behind the steps. You just have to remember, okay, after CI, I have to calculate DCI. Okay, after DCI, I have to calculate TPV. Steps are given for your like it will become easy for you to remember those steps. That is the reason I have given 1, 2, 3, 4. But if you can do everything in one table and in one step, why not to do that? Because already हमारे पास पेपर में टाइम कम होता है ना, तो हम लोग क्विक मेथड करेंगे और स्मार्ट वर्क करेंगे. ठीक है. So now we need to insert a table. Okay. First column will be year column, which is available in the question. 5 years are there. Okay. Nothing was said about the profit. What kind of profit was given in the question? They have not disclosed that. Like it was net profit before depreciation, it was net profit after tax. No, nothing was
Yes,
given.
ma'am.
Yes, if you have noticed the question, if you have read the question with me, you must have noticed nothing has been disclosed about the nature of the profit. So what should we assume? We should be assume that whatever we need is already available to you. What we need? We need net profit after tax but before
After tax, but before depreciation.
Very good. That is only what is available to you because nothing has been disclosed. No. Nothing is disclosed to us. How we will assume this is net profit before tax, after tax, before depreciation? How we will assume that? No, that is not possible to assume. If it is not given, we will assume whatever profit we need, whatever nature of the profit we need, kind of the profit we need is already available in the question. Okay. So first year, sorry, insert a table. First column year, second column already which is available to us is net profit after tax but before depreciation, which is for us CI. We will calculate DCI. Only 3 columns. See how simple the sum is. Only 3 columns. Years. Okay. This will be CI and next column will be DCI. Am I audible clearly?
Yes,
Yes?
ma'am.
Wow. Okay. So first year. Okay, first year. What is the profit of the first year? Look at project X, huh? Project X. So 35. Okay, sorry. हम लोगों ने वो कॉलम नहीं बनाया ना, पीवी फैक्टर का कॉलम नहीं बनाया. पीवी फैक्टर का कॉलम ही नहीं बनाया. Wait. How we will calculate DCI? DCI will be calculated with the help of PV factor, no? So we need to multiply PV factor. Multiply PV factor. I forgot to make a column of PV factor because with the help of PV factor you will be able to calculate DCI. Okay. So 4 columns. Huh? Sorry for that. There are 4 columns that we need to make. Okay. What is the profit of project X? 35,000, 80, 90, 50,000. Allah. Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. इंटरनेट कनेक्शन का प्रॉब्लम है. अभी ना मीटिंग को 10 मिनट्स ही हैं. हाँ, तो आप सेम लिंक से सेम लेक्चर ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं. आई विल शेयर माय स्क्रीन. वेट. हाँ जी, स्क्रीन विजिबल है. स्क्रीन विजिबल है.
Yes, ma'am.
ओके.
Yes, ma'am.
ओके. Second year figure will be 80, 90, 75, 20. 80,
90.
was it
75,000.
75
25.
and last was What was that?
लास्ट का नहीं देखा
20. अभी ठीक है? स्क्रीन शायद आपको अब ठीक से दिख रही है स्क्रीन?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Okay. Now what we will do? PV factor. See, we don't have to calculate. Already given. And 2 digits are only given. Whatever we need is given. 0.91. Okay. 0.83. 0.75, 0.68, 0.62, I think. Yes. Let me check it. Yes. Okay. DCR. Now you have to take up the calces and calculate, multiply PV factor with CI, multiply PV factor with CI of each of the figures, each of the year, and give me the DCI. Give me the answer of DCI. So tell me, what is the first year's DCI?
31,850.
31,850. Very good. Next. Next.
66,400.
66,400.
66,400. Okay, next. I am dependent on your answers. If you are giving me wrong
67,500.
answers,
67,500.
yes, if you are giving me wrong answers, whole sum will be wrong. I mean, complete sum will be incorrect. So be very sure that you are giving me the correct answers. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
tell
Double
me.
check करके दे रहे हैं.
हाँ जी, बताइए.
67,500.
67,500. Very good.
500. 51,000.
51,000 sharp. Okay,
Yes,
next.
ma'am.
Next.
Ma'am,
12,400.
12,400.
Sorry.
12,400.
Okay, very good. 12,400. Now, what we want to do is, see. Wait, I'll tell you. Wait. I need to insert below. Just give me 1 minute. Okay. Now see, this is the way I want to make the table. So this will be total present value. Now how to calculate? See, the first step is CI. We have calculated. The second step is DCI. This is my DCI. The third step is TPV. Now I have written here TPV, that is total present value. What will be the TPV? Total of the DCI will be known as TCV. TPV. Okay. So what is the total of DCI? What is the
Ma'am,
total of DCI?
2,29,150.
Please again.
2,29,150. 2,29,150.
Very good. Thank you very much. Okay. Now I will get an answer. Okay. No. Wait. See. And now the last step is to calculate. See, TPV is 2,29,150. That means third step is done. Those who did not understand this point, how to calculate TPV, while I was explaining in the steps through the chart, they will be able to understand here. So how to calculate TPV? We have to add all the figures of DCI column. The total will be known as TPV. So the total is 2,29,150 and that is written as TPV. Can you see? Is that okay? Now we need to calculate NPV. The last step is to calculate NPV. So what is the formula for NPV? Can you remember and tell me? Or should I
Ma'am,
open up the
total
chart?
present value minus initial investment.
Very good, very good. So what we need to do after getting total present value, we need to deduct initial investment from it. Am I right? So here I can write minus initial, initial investment. I'll write down short form. Okay. What was initial investment? Initial investment means cost of the project.
2 lakh.
which is 2 lakhs rupees. That means I have invested rupees 2 lakhs, but I have earned rupees 2 lakh 29,150. So what is my total, like what is my final answer?
29,150.
Yes, what is the final net profit that I have earned is known as net present value. What is that net? So, okay, this amount is to be deducted. Therefore, we need to put this amount into brackets. Mind this well, huh? The amounts which are to be deducted has to be put in the bracket. So what is the final net profit that we are earning from this project is 29,150 in positive. This is my positive answer. That means this is my net profit. And that is known as net present value. The amount of the profit which was earned in last 1 year, in last 4 years, in last 3 years, in last 2 years, the value of those amounts today is to 29,150 rupees only. After deducting the cost of investment, of course, the amount stands today in the market as 29,150. Am I clear with the concept?
Yes,
See,
ma'am.
we have earned 2,29,150. After deducting the cost of the investment, the leftover profit in our hand is 29,150. Is that okay? Is that very, I mean, it is so simple and so easy. Everything can be done in one table only. The shortest method. Okay. Start doing it. I'm giving you 2-3 minutes to copy down. I hope it can be done in 2-3 minutes. See how, I mean, the size of the sum is so small. And it carries 8 to 9 marks. If one project is given. If 2 projects are given, then it carries 12 marks. Maybe 12. And 3 marks for ARR. If one project of ARR will be given. है ना, समझ आया? जैसे प्रोजेक्ट एक्स का आपने एनपीवी किया तो 5 मार्क्स, प्रोजेक्ट एक्स का आपने एआरआर किया 5 मार्क्स, प्रोजेक्ट वाई का भी किया आपने एनपीवी 5 मार्क्स, हो गया ना 15 मार्क्स. या फिर 3 मार्क्स का होगा, एक्स प्रोजेक्ट किया एनपीवी 3 मार्क्स, वाई प्रोजेक्ट किया एनपीवी 3 मार्क्स. दैट वे वी कैन डिवाइड. ओके, सो डू दिस. आई एम गिविंग यू 2 to 3 minutes to copy down. Anyways, you have to join the meeting again after 1 minute. So meanwhile you copy.